If you haven't done so already, please click this icon here so you can enter your contact info, photo, logo. These things are going to be used in your email signature. The first thing you want to do is give it a description. With this program, you can do either cities or zip code. You can put in one or more of either one. It has to be one or the other, either the cities or the zip codes. I'm going to go by cities, and I'm going to say that I'm going to call this listings over 500,000. And the cities I'm going to do are Fort Myers, and I'm going to do Cape Coral. Okay. You could do a zip code, but if you start entering zip codes, then it's going to erase what's here. You have to do one or the others. And again, you only have to do one. You don't have to do more than one. You can pick a property type that's available out of the MLS. I'm going to stick with residential properties, and I'm going to say I want the minimum price to be 500,000. I don't care what the maximum price is. What this is going to do is going to show the latest 6 listing at that 500,000 or above. The optional URL here for the view similar properties, I could create a search on a website for Fort Myers. I got Fort Myers, Cape Coral, minimum price 500,000, active, and I'm in this residential only. So I'm going to copy the address and I'm going to paste that in there. And then I just hit create email. It created the email. If we click on the HTML here, we'll see the listings over 500,000 for Fort Myers, Cape Coral. So here's the new listings in Fort Myers. It shows those. Every one of them's got a link back to the single property website for that property. So if I click on that, it automatically links it to the single property website, and it'll have all your contact information on there. And then scrolling down, here's a snapshot of what's going on in the last 30 days. This is the total active listings, everything available for homes for rent, like for sale, condos for sale, for rent. Here's the sold listings, the median list price for homes, condos, homes and condos sold price, days on market for homes and condos, and then the month's inventory for the homes and condos. And then here's the second one, was the second city we did with Cape Coral. And so again, you can see all the prices are over 500,000. And again, all the stats there, and then all the contact information from that green icon that you clicked. I can copy this HTML. If I want to use my Outlook or Apple Mail or Gmail or Yahoo or any type of email client, I can go ahead and copy that HTML, and then I can just paste it in. And then that way I can just send this email out to maybe 1 or 2 people or ever how many people I want to send it to. Now, if I wanted to use something like Constant Contact, I could go ahead and grab this email code, and then I would just go to something like Constant Contact, click on custom code here, and then we'll go ahead and erase all this. They'll give you an error at the end because they're going to want to put their tracking image back in. That's fine, but we'll just go ahead and paste this in here. And we're going to turn on the live preview, and then so we can see our email there, all nice and formatted. And then we say we found an error, so we click on that. So I can just say fix them for me. There it goes, fix my errors, and then there we go. Same thing with MailChimp, or you might want to use your own CRM. Same thing, like if you're using a CRM, let's say we're using Agent 3000 CRM, we're going to create an email template, go to the template designer. All I would do is click source here. I would paste it in, click the source button again, and then there would be the email, all nice and formatted.